Hobbs Rental, Devon Energy, Hobbs Express, Coffee House, and the First American Bank of Hobbs. Now, let's take you live to the arena. It's Hobbs Lady Eagle Basketball on the Lee County News and Sports YouTube channel, the Eagle 100.5 Facebook page, HobbsAmerica.com, and right here on your official radio home for Hobbs Lady Eagle Sports, Eagle 100.5.
And welcome in to Albuquerque Metro Tournament time again tonight. I'm Noalmark, and it's a Lady Eagle basketball time. And they are here at West Mesa for their second game of this Metro Tournament, having beaten West Mesa last night, the host team, 75-33 in a pretty much runaway game from the beginning. And but still, it was a good way for the Lady Eagles to go up to 14-1 on the season, and to come into this game tonight one step closer to winning this tournament, which is what their immediate goal is, to win this game and to move on through the tournament and win the tournament. So last night it was a really balanced scoring affair for Hobbs. Almost all of the Lady Eagles in the books. They were all in the books as far as stats, and almost all in with scoring. Your leading scorer last night was Brett Clay with 22, but not far behind her was Kendall Cunningham. And the Lady Eagles took care of the boards last night. They were all over the rebounding situation. Again, Clay and Cunningham, but Jayla David not far behind as well in scoring. Nakaya Mojica also not far behind in scoring, and she even had a couple of rebounds, a couple of steals. The Hobbs girls were larcenous last night, steals all over the board. Clay, Mojica, Armitage had several. Jayla David had to steal. Muniz, Hargrove. Of course, Cepeda got in with points. Cano with points. Armitage, Hargrove, Size, and Muniz, and Godwin all got in. It was really a good chance for the Hobbs bench to spend good time playing last night, and they did that very well, pretty solidly all throughout the game. Coach Joey Carpenter didn't have a chance to come up with us last night, but he said he will tonight, and he was overall quickly last night. When I talked to him as I was tearing down, it was just he was happy they won, and there were some things to work on, and they were going to come in tonight, and hopefully they knew they would face a stronger team here tonight. Cleveland beat Albuquerque High last night in the game right before Hobbs girls played, and Cleveland beat Albuquerque High. And then tonight in the game just before this one, West Mesa lost again. Albuquerque Highland beat them 64-46. So it has not been a good tournament for West Mesa, but they are certainly good hosts, been very friendly and helpful here at West Mesa High School. The winner of tonight's game in this Albuquerque Metro tournament is going to move on to play Friday. Nobody plays tomorrow. It's an off day. And, of course, it's a boys and girls tournament with teams playing all over town and in different locations. And the day off tomorrow, I'm sure will be enjoyed by everybody, and then it's back to work on Friday and Saturday. And if the Hobbs girls win, they will move over to play at Highland on Friday at 5:30 p.m. I picked up the boys bracket right here as well, but I've got the girls in my hand too. But if the Hobbs girls do win tonight, they will move over to play at Highland Friday at 5:30 p.m. If they were to lose tonight, they would stay here and play at West Mesa on Friday at 5:30. So same game time on Friday, no matter. But if they win, they'll play at Highland. If they were to lose, they would stay here. The Hobbs girls are going to do everything they can to keep from losing tonight against a more game and capable Cleveland crowd. So the girls are getting warmed up right now, and I'm going to take our first break and come back, make some notations on my roster, and they have not put up the starters yet for either team on the electronic scoreboard, so they won't do that for a few more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take a break and get you ready for the tip-off of this one. It is Hobbs High School versus Cleveland girls right here in the Albuquerque Metro Tournament. Again, you are not seeing the video because the Albuquerque, when they put this tournament together, the Albuquerque schools that decided that they would go with a contract video provider and make you pay to watch. We don't do that. We don't ever make anybody pay to watch, and because of that, we're excluded out of that, and we cannot show you video. We can't control what other people do, and I'm sure that there have been. I don't know that they're being allowed, but sometimes parents and other entities will decide that they are going to try to do their own video of games and show you that through Facebook, other social media, and internet providers. That's not something that we can guarantee or talk about or even sanction, but I know it happens. So if you're looking and you don't want to pay to see this tournament, that's you're on your own, and that's up to you. We are very sorry that we cannot provide video for you, but we are very happy and proud to have the audio for you. And it is streaming. You will see the score bug on the top of the screen. You will see the message about us not being able to do the game for you, give you the video of the game in the middle of the screen, and you'll see our sponsors and banner and logo at the bottom of the screen. So thank you to all of our sponsors for providing the coverage throughout the Hobbs Lady Eagles season, and thank you very much for listening on Eagle 100.5 as well. So we'll continue to have these games for you, always audio on Eagle 100.5 on the radio and on our streaming and on our streams that our stations provide. I'm Don Morgan, back with more from the Albuquerque Metro Tournament and Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball coming up from West Mesa High.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
We know that you want to make the most out of your time. At Lee County State Bank, we believe banking should be quick and easy. That's why we're proud to provide video banking to our customers. Save time and a trip to the bank and meet with a video banker instead. Getting started is easy. Download the LCSB Connect app, create a profile, bank from anywhere. Not a customer yet? No problem. You can use a video banking app to open an account too. Download the app today and start banking from anywhere.
Visit onlinelcsb.com. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
First American Bank believes success comes from building personal, long-lasting relationships that are built on mutual trust. We take a consultative-driven approach to get to know you and your business. We offer a wide array of banking and digital solutions, plus more than a century of local experience. So, with First American Bank as your trusted partner, when you succeed, we do too. Find out how we can get it done for you. First American Bank, local first since 1903. Member FDIC.
Just call us if it's a ride you like. We'll take you there and bring you back.
Hobbs Express provides bus service throughout Hobbs. The bus system operates Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturdays, 7 to 4. Hobbs Express has an immediate opening for a CDL bus driver, offering great pay and benefits. Apply online at hobbsnm.org or call 397-9230 for more information. When you need transportation anywhere around Hobbs, think of Hobbs Express. Hobbs Express, 397-9290.
And welcome back to West Mesa High for more Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball tonight in this Albuquerque Metro Tournament. Hobbs ladies off to a good start after a 75-33 win over West Mesa last night. Coming up against Cleveland, and this is going to be a little bit harder row to hoe against Cleveland, as these girls are ranked in the top of New Mexico 5A. So they are in their turquoise warm-ups, and the Hobbs girls are in their white warm-ups, and I believe they're going to have on their white uniforms with black letters and numbers tonight. We'll see. Probably going to be turquoise jerseys with white numbers, white and gray numbers for the Cleveland girls. We'll see when they get through with their warm-ups. We have just under 4 minutes left on the pregame clock here, and just a quick note too that there will be no games tomorrow, but we will have more games Friday and Saturday to wrap up this tournament, and you will see posts on our Facebook page for Eagle 100.5, all of our other Noalmark stations, KZOR, Kicks 103, Cool 95.7, and Lassette, the KPZA. You will see those on their Facebook pages as well. There will be posts going up that will tell you about the next games, both here in the Albuquerque Metro Tournament with the Hobbs boys in action as well. Ty friend Ron Gunner with the call on those on our sister station, Cool 95.7, and on the streams. But likewise, they're not allowed to video the games, but you will see posts about these games and the other Lee County basketball games that are going on this week and weekend as well. You'll see game day posts and be able to click links and catch up with and watch and listen to your favorite teams. Thank you again for listening to Lady Eagle Basketball on Eagle 100.5 and HobbsAmerica.com. We'll take a break here in just about a minute or so for the national anthem and introduction of teams. But they do have the board up, and it's at a bit of an awkward angle. I can see it better tonight than I could last night for sure. And it looks like it may be a little bit of a difference in the starting five for the Hobbs girls, as I don't know that this is, if I'm seeing this right, but it looks like it may be 12, 14, 15, 20, and 22 on the board. Let's see. Yeah, that may be the case. So it may actually, a coach may actually be starting a different five, but I can't trust that. We'll wait for the announcement and to see who the starting five for the Lady Eagles will be tonight. But as I said last night, good contributions from everybody who was in the game, and really good showing for everybody so far in this tournament. And it's a really good tune-up for the Hobbs girls. It's a good chance to exercise a different look, different five on the floor at any time. And the goal is to get younger players in there, get them more experience, get them more game time in pressure and game situations. And it's a very different to practice than it is to play, and these games are excellent. But we will see what happens when they do the introduction of players. At any rate, Hobbs girls coming off of that big win last night, still doing a little coughing. You'll notice I'm not 100% yet, but feeling much better, and the voice is better. So there we go. We're going to have the girls pull back off of the floor. So we will take a break as well and come back with the tip-off of this one, Hobbs Lady Eagle Basketball at the Albuquerque Metro Tournament here at West Mesa. You're listening on Eagle 100.5 and HobbsAmerica.com.
The phone rings. Your husband jumps out of bed. Not his phone. It's my phone. Turn on my bedside light. My heart sinks. My sister has never called this early. For the next several minutes, she explains to me our mother is going to need private care. What do? We are both super busy, but we want the best care for Mom.
When it's time to entrust your loved ones to home health care, will just any home health agency do, or do you want the best? You can get the best right here in Hobbs. Elite Home Health provides many services with skilled nurses, such as physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, even bathing aids. Trusted care in the comfort of your own home. Call 393-9281. That's 393-9281.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company. leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
We know that you want to make the most out of your time. At Lee County State Bank, we believe banking should be quick and easy. That's why we're proud to provide video banking to our customers. Save time and a trip to the bank and meet with a video banker instead. Getting started is easy. Download the LCSB Connect app, create a profile, bank from anywhere. Not a customer yet? No problem. You can use a video banking app to open an account too. Download the app today and start banking from anywhere.
Visit onlinelcsb.com. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
First American Bank believes success comes from building personal, long-lasting relationships that are built on mutual trust. We take a consultative-driven approach to get to know you and your business. We offer a wide array of banking and digital solutions, plus more than a century of local experience. So, with First American Bank as your trusted partner, when you succeed, we do too. Find out how we can get it done for you. First American Bank, local first since 1903. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Lady Eagle Basketball on Eagle 100.5 and HobbsAmerica.com. I'm John Morgan, very happy and excited to be here at West Mesa High for the second day and night of this Albuquerque Metro Tournament. The Hobbs Lady Eagles taking on the Cleveland Storm, the Lady Storm. And your Hobbs starters are Brett Clay, Nakai Mojica, Bryn Hargrove, Kendall Cunningham, and Jayla David. And for Cleveland, it's Winters, Saginaw, Lajueno, Elsie, and Bigrams. And they're going to have to re-jump. It was yep. No? Yeah, they're going to. And Jayla David took the jump and comes out immediately. And I guess she was wanting to see if she could play, maybe, and not feeling comfortable, and is coming off the court. She took a very hard fall in last night's game and came out, and it was a hard shot last night. It was a very hard fall, and she is going off the court, and looks like she's got team personnel, maybe trainers with her. She is going off the court. Sad to see that. We hope that it's not serious enough to keep her out for a long time. And she is replaced on the court by Aliana Armitage. So starting off again, Hobbs inbounds. Hargrove passes off to Nakai Mojica. She takes a three-point shot in the corner, doesn't fall, but Brett Clay with her first rebound brings it down. Back to Armitage. Armitage to Hargrove, top of the arc. Hargrove moves it to the left to Mojica in the left corner. Mojica drives into the lane, going to pull up a shot, won't fall, and it is 44. Bigrams with the rebound. No score yet in this one. Hobbs had a look. Now Cleveland taking it down. They pass it off, and they get it to number 24, Lagueno, and she travels. So first turnover for Cleveland. That was one of the things that killed West Mesa last night. They had like 12 turnovers in the first quarter. So give the ball back to Hobbs, a chance to put the first score on the board. The ladies pass it around the arc, give it to Armitage. She draws the lane, then kicks it out to Clay, who tries a three-point shot from the left corner, won't fall. Armitage with the rebound and the putback. So good job as Hobbs is on the board 2-0. Oh, and then Armitage steals it away before Cleveland can get it out of the back court. And they are, a shot is up and it doesn't fall, but there is a foul called. And they're going to call that on number 22, Saginaw. So that's her first foul, first team foul. And that's going to put Hargrove at the line. So Hargrove, nothing but net. Buries the first one. Has a chance to make it another one. Hobbs up 3-0 in this one early on. Hargrove buries the second as well. So Hobbs up 4-0 against Cleveland. And now they're in the backcourt moving it up. And that is number 44. They're going to call Armitage. Armitage was on her very, very tight. Really, to my mind, not 44-24. That was Lajueño. And yes, they do call that on Aliana Armitage, her first. It's on the floor. Cleveland inbounds at midcourt. Pass it around to the left side. They work it around. That's Lajueño. A long pass over is stolen away by Armitage. Her second steal, she brings it down, tries to put it up, and won't fall. It is kind of blocked away by Saginaw and then goes off her leg and out of bounds. So Hobbs inbounds, gets it over to Armitage. Armitage leaves it off for Hargrove. Hargrove back to Armitage. She drives the lane and puts it up from the right. She's got 2 more points, make it 6-0. And here comes Cleveland in the backcourt. Aliana Armitage fighting for it. She takes it away, gives it to Clay. Clay gives it to Hargrove. Hargrove draws, she doesn't draw the foul. She goes into the lane, puts up a shot, won't fall. And number 22 comes down with the rebound. But then Hargrove steals it away from her, takes it up, and a beautiful little alley-oop shot from the left puts her with 2 more points and makes it 8-0, a quick 8-0 for Hobbs, which is how they started against West Mesa. Last night, it only took them about a minute or less to score 8 points against West Mesa, but they've taken a little more off the clock here. Just a 30-second timeout. We're keeping it here. Your score 8-0 early on in this one. The Hobbs Lady Eagles over Cleveland, but Cleveland, a much different team than West Mesa. Look for them to bite back and to come out fighting as Winters, Saginaw, Lajueño, Elson, Bigrams on the floor, the starters for Cleveland. And for Hobbs, still Armitage, Hargrove, Mojica, Cunningham, and Clay. Cleveland inbounds underneath the Hobbs basket. Still in the backcourt. Hobbs trying to trap him up, keeping him back. That's number 10 in the game now for the first time. Almost loses it. Cleveland still working the ball around to the right side. And in front of the basket, a shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Hargrove's got it. Her second. And she gets in the lane. A nice assist by Hargrove. Gives it to Cunningham, and Cunningham puts it up and in. So 10-0. 5:19 left in this first quarter. Cleveland coming the other way. Number 10 has that one. Bounce pass back to her. And then I think they're gonna call that on Bryn Hargrove. Bryn was on her real tight, and they are. So that's going to be on Hargrove, and that's going to be her first foul. She's going to sit, and Zepeda is going to come in. The Storm, Cleveland will inbound. That's Lajueño with it. At midcourt, they give it to their number 10 again. Bounce pass in the lane, and this time Kendall Cunningham steals it away. That's like turnover number 5 for Cleveland. They give it to Nakaya Mojica. She pulls up, tries a jump shot, won't fall. Brett Clay with the rebound and the putback. It's good, and she draws the foul. So 2 more points and 1. And we'll see if she can get 3 points the old-fashioned way. So 12-0 your score. 4:53 left to play in this first. Here at West Mesa in the Albuquerque Metro Tournament. Winner moves on to play at Highland Friday. Beautiful, nothing but net by Clay. 3 points and makes it 13-0. Pass up, deflected, almost stolen away. Bigrams managed to get it passed off. Cleveland passes it around to their number 10. Ooh, air ball, and Cunningham comes down with it. Zepeda brings it down the court, off to Manise in the game now. That to Mojica. She drives the lane from the right side, puts it up, and draws the foul. Mojica now in with 2 points. We'll see if she can sink a third and makes it 15-0 here. 4:29 left in the first. Mojica at the line for the first time, but for tonight, that is. And I don't think she went to the free throw line at all last night. I had her down with 10 points. I may have missed a bucket from her. She was in there with rebounds and steals as well, and there's going to be a timeout. Aha. All right, so timeout is called. It's a full one. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Hobbs and Lady Eagle basketball on Eagle 100.5 and HobbsAmerica.com.
Just call us if it's a ride you like. We'll take you there and bring you back.
Hobbs Express provides bus service throughout Hobbs. The bus system operates Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturdays, 7 to 4. Hobbs Express has an immediate opening for a CDL bus driver, offering great pay and benefits. Apply online at hobbsnm.org or call 397-9230 for more information. When you need transportation anywhere around Hobbs, think of Hobbs Express. Hobbs Express, 397-9290.
And they've got the 15-0 Hobbs girls in the lead. Nakaya Mojica at the line to shoot her and one after being fouled, and nothing but net. Beautiful, beautiful shot. 16-0 now as Cleveland fighting to just get on the board at this point. They've had 6 turnovers. Hobbs girls have had 1. All right, they inbound this time, moving it down the floor a little quicker. They get it in the hands of Lueno, and then an air ball shot up from the free throw line goes out of bounds. They're number 20 in the game for the first time. It goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Hobbs. I didn't see that. So it'll stay Cleveland basketball. They're going to move it around the arc. Now feed it in the lane. There's a shot up but won't fall. Oh, and then a bad foul because there were lots of bodies underneath the basket fighting, including Bigram's, and she gets fouled by Kylie Kano in the game for Hobbs now. And that puts Bigram's at the line. Her attempt was no good when she was trying the shot and got fouled, but her first one is good and puts Cleveland on the board. Her second one good as well. So Cleveland has 2 points now, both from the free throw line. 16-2 your score. 4 minutes left in the first. Zepeda with the ball, going to move it around, then to Manise. Manise on the left wing, and she pops a 3. Caseland had a little trouble dialing in that three-point range last night, but she's such a good player, and she contributed in other ways, but she does find that three-point shot early in this game. Let's hope that she keeps that up as well. 19-2 your score. Cleveland comes in, puts down, and that's a Bigram's with 2 more points, so 19-4 your score. Hobbs bringing it down the other way. They get it to Caseland on the left wing. She gets it into Zepeda. Zepeda kicks it out to Size. Carolina Size in the game for Hobbs now. Back to Manise. Manise drives across the lane, puts up a floater. Kendall Cunningham fighting for the rebound and gets it. Her third. And gets it to Manise. Manise from the top of the arc tries it. Won't fall. And Cleveland with the rebound. That's their number 10. Going to run the point. Kick it over to Lueno. Lueno puts up a shot. It doesn't fall. And Bigram's with a fight for the rebound. Her second. Her putback no good. And this time, that's Kano with the rebound for Hobbs. They bring it down, get it to Caseland Manise, who puts in a nifty little layup from the left and makes it 21-4. Manise now with 5 points in the game. Cleveland still in the backcourt. Good intense pressure by Hobbs. But Lueno fights through and puts up a shot from the right. She was not in three-point range. Excuse me, but she does put in 2. Coming the other way, a shot up by Carolina Seiss from the left wing. No good. Fight for the rebound. And it is brought down by Cleveland. I believe that was Bigram's. 21-6 is your score now. Oh, a good steal by Kendall Cunningham. Her second one as she interrupted a pass intended for Bigram's and brings it down, puts it in, lays it up and in, and makes Cleveland pay for some lazy passing. You're going to have to pass a lot sharper and crisper, or Hobbs will pick your pocket. Now coming around, they give it to 10. She drives across the baseline, comes out the right side, and now they throw it around the arc all the way to left corner, back to the top of the arc. Oh, Zepeda on her tight. She, their number 10, drives through the lane and loses the handle of the basketball. They're going to say she was bumped and fouled. That was more of just lost the, she just lost her dribble. But they are calling that on Kylie Kano. And that's a second foul on Kylie. And we have subs coming in for Hobbs. Kano comes out. Mojica comes in. Clay's back in. Armitage is in. Hargrove is in. Seiss stays in. Cunningham comes out. Oh, and there's a bad pass. Armitage corrals it, picks it up, takes it down coast to coast. Beautiful heads-up play by Armitage. Makes it 25-6. Cleveland with the ball. Coming down the court. Intense pressure as, yes, their number 24 loses the dribble. Hobbs, Armitage picks it up, then passes it to Hargrove, and Hargrove pops a three from the left wing off of a great steal. Another coming off intense defensive pressure by Hobbs, forcing more turnovers. Cleveland having trouble hanging on to the ball under great defensive pressure. Hobbs is really smothering them. And another pass intercepted by Hargrove. She's going to bring it down, pass it to Clay. Clay puts it up and in. Clay with a great shot up and in. 30-6 your score. 20 seconds left in the first. Cleveland coming across the timeline. Laqueno cross midcourt, leaves it off, gets it back, tries a three-point shot from the left corner and pops it. So Laqueno with 5 points in the game now. Makes it 30-8. And coming back the other way, Clay quickly takes that up and in. 2 more points for her. Makes it 32-8. I had 9. Sorry about that. That was not a 3 earlier. So that was a 32-8 here at the end of the first quarter. Hobbs leading, and we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lady Eagle basketball on Eagle 100.5 and HobbsAmerica.com.
The phone rings. Your husband jumps out of bed. Not his phone. It's my phone. Turn on my bedside light. My heart sinks. My sister has never called this early. For the next several minutes, she explains to me our mother is going to need private care. What do? We are both super busy, but we want the best care for Mom.
When it's time to entrust your loved ones to home health care, will just any home health agency do, or do you want the best? You can get the best right here in Hobbs. Elite Home Health provides many services with skilled nurses, such as physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, even bathing aids. Trusted care in the comfort of your own home. Call 393-9281. That's 393-9281.
And welcome back to West Mesa High. This is Albuquerque Metro basketball time. The tournament here, and the Hobbs Lady Eagles off to a good start against Cleveland here in the second game of this tournament for them. Into the first quarter, your score 32-8. Hobbs already up. Armitage with 6 points. Clay with 5. Mojica with 3. Hargrove with 2, 4, 7, 9. Cunningham with 4. And Manice with 5. So coming back, getting this second quarter started, it'll be Cleveland inbounding. That's Lajueno to their number 10. Getting worked on by Armitage hard. Passing it around outside the arc. Lajueno's going to drive in the lane, pull up, bounce pass out, and then get the ball back, drive the lane, put up a shot, won't fall, fight for the rebound. And Mojica manages to get it, save it, and get it inbound. So Hobbs basketball as Mojica passes to Hargrove. Hargrove down to Armitage. Armitage kicks it back out to Clay. Clay moves midcourt. Back to Armitage on the left side. To Hargrove, into Cunningham, then back to Armitage. A great give and go. Oh, Armitage puts up, won't fall, gets her own rebound. Oh, beautiful. As Armitage got her own rebound, kicked it out to Clay, and she buried the three. So beautiful work. Off an assist by Armitage. A beautiful shot by Mojica. Cleveland with the ball in the right corner. They're getting trapped up by intense pressure. Smothered. They get it to Lueno. Lueno puts up a shot. It's blocked by Cunningham and taken by Hobbs. Armitage takes it all the way down, puts it up, won't fall. And Mojica with the rebound, and the putback is good. So their score 37-8 now. A buzzer sounds. And it went out of bounds. Hobbs basketball. Hargrove inbounds near the scorer's table. She's going to take it. Cunningham there. Leaves it off for Clay. Clay over to Mojica from the right wing. She's deadly, but that comes up short this time. But Hargrove with the rebound. Her shot won't fall. And now it's Bigrams with the rebound. Her fourth. So Hobbs with 3 looks at the basket and didn't make any of them. And now they leave their number 22, Saginaw, open from the left wing, and she pops a tray. Got to put somebody on her as Cleveland coming alive a bit, finding their three-point range. Hobbs with the ball. Hargrove, bounce pass over to Clay. Clay drives the lane, puts up a shot, and draws a foul. So 2 more points for Clay. And she will try to make it 3 the old-fashioned way at the line, as they call that foul on Bigrams. That's her second rather. And, the shot up, no good. But Hargrove with the rebound. Oh, and then her pass is picked off. So Hobbs with another turnover. Storm's got it. They pass around the outside of the arc. Bounce pass to Bigrams in the lane. She puts up a shot. It won't fall. Fight for the rebound. And Cunningham has it. She's going to bring the ball down and fake a handoff to Armitage. Keep it instead. Put up a shot. It doesn't fall, but she draws a foul. And let's see who they call that one on. And they'll put Cunningham at the line for the first time tonight. And they are going to call that on number 22. That's Saginaw. That's her her third, actually. Oh, and Cunningham misses that shot. Unusual. Hobbs, pretty good free throw shooting percentage, and Kendall's one of the more solid. So, let's see about the second one. Yes, that one's going to roll in and give Hobbs 40-11. 40-11 over Cleveland here. 5:35 left to play in this second quarter as the Storm almost losing it. Good defense by Hobbs. Cepeda and Moniz doing a nice job putting the pressure on. And I think that that palm ball is another turnover by Cleveland. And it's as a result of that really great defensive pressure, the press by Hobbs. Hobbs inbounds from near the scorer's table to Moniz, back to Cepeda, now over to Mojica. And, Mojica was trying to pass in the lane to Clay, and it got bumped out of bounds, but last touch by the Storm. Kendall Cunningham goes out, and Kylie Kano comes in. Mojica will inbound right underneath the Hobbs basket. Gets it to Kano. Kano puts up a shot. It won't fall. And Bigrams with the rebound. They pass it off, still in the backcourt. They're number 13 in the game for the first time. They pass it to Bigrams across the timeline. And working it in the lane underneath to number 32, Elsie. And she puts up her first points up and in, 40-13 now. Mojica brings it down. Drives the lane, puts up a shot, doesn't fall. And it's Winters with the rebound. Winters Passes it off to 30. 30 tries to put up a shot, and Clay says nope, she's right there with the steal and takeaway. They give it to Manice. She drives down and puts up the layup from the left side. 2 more points for her, and 42-13 your score here. 4:22 left to play in the second quarter. Cleveland passes down across the timeline, and their number 10 has it in her hands. Looks like she was going to try a shot, and she gets fouled, bumped by Manice. So that's the first foul on Manice. And Cleveland with a sub. Their number 10 comes out. 12 goes in. Cleveland inbounds. Foul is on the floor. Shots up from three-point range, won't fall. Fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's Hobbs' ball. So 4:12 left to play in the second quarter. 42-13, Hobbs with a very firm grip on this one over Cleveland. But you got to keep the pressure up. You got to play it like you're behind. Hobbs passes down. They give it to Cepeda off of an assist by Cunningham, and Cepeda puts it up and in her first 2 points of this game. She had a nice game last night off the bench. Cleveland now passes it across the timeline. Bounce pass in the lane to Bigrams. She puts up a shot, doesn't fall. And Nakaya Mojica skies up for the rebound. Oh, and then almost loses it out of bounds. And on the throw-in, gives it right to their number 30, who puts it up and in for 2 points. So 44-15 now. Hobbs with the ball. Yep, and they give it to Mojica. Passes to Manice in the right corner. Manice thinks about the three, and that hesitation costs her because as she starts to move again, she slides that foot just a little bit, and that's the third turnover for Hobbs. So 44-15 in the second quarter. I'm sorry, I had the score bug still in the first. My bad. 3:21 left in the second quarter. Hobbs 44-15. Cleveland moves the ball down across the timeline, moves it around the arc, outside of the arc, on the right side. And their number 13, that's Winters with a bounce pass. They get it in the lane to Elsie. Elsie tries to put up a shot. Cunningham blocks that, but the ball, free ball comes down, still maintained by Cleveland. And now a shot up, no good, and Cunningham takes the ball away, brings it down. Hobbs going to circle around the arc passing, and they get it to Manice on the right wing. The ball's tipped, leaving her hand, and bricks off the front, and Winters with the rebound. Winters gets it down. They pass it into Elsie in the lane. She tries to put up a shot, nowhere for it, as great defensive pressure by Hobbs. And the shot, there's a ball up in the air, and Cepeda comes up with it, brings it down coast to coast with the shot, won't fall. And they're at number 33 in the game, gets the rebound. Excuse me. And the ball, let's see. Yep, it's another turnover by Cleveland. So I'm sorry, I was coughing and looking down, and I believe that was not a foul. I believe it was a turnover. So only a traveler violation. The inbound pass goes to Clay. Clay kicks it out to Hargrove. Hargrove from the right corner, from the right wing, pops another tray. That's her second of the game. Makes it 47-15. Cleveland quickly coming back the other way across the timeline. They get it up to number 24, Lajueño. Puts up a shot, won't fall. Clay with the rebound. Clay brings it down into Size. Size kicks it up to Hargrove, top of the arc. Her second tray in a row. Makes it 50-15. Cleveland, bad pass, almost loses it to Hobbs, and now they do. A bad pass. Clay picks it up, brings it down, gives it to Hargrove. This time, no good from the left corner. And Bigrams with the rebound, gives it to Cleveland. They pass down to Winters in the left arc, getting worked on hard by Cepeda and Size, and a whistle sounds. I believe they're going to call that on Cepeda, maybe. Yes, they do. So first foul on Cepeda. It's on the floor. Cleveland will inbound right in front of their bench. And they work it around, bounce pass, almost lost, free ball, fight for it on the court, and coming up with it is Cepeda. She gives it to Clay. Clay takes it all by herself down the court, up and in. 2 more points for her. 52-15 now, a minute left in this second quarter. On the bad pass, the ball stolen away again, intensive pressure by Hobbs. Hargrove takes it down, passes it off to Manise. Manise puts it up and in with an assist by Hargrove. Hobbs just having their way against Cleveland. Picking off passes, stealing the ball, taking it away. Forcing turnovers. A shot up by their number 20, no good. Clay with the rebound. She brings it down, puts it up and in from the left side. Oh, does not fall. And Winters goes up for it. And I think they may say that Cepeda got her on the arm. Let's see who they call it on. Yep, it is the second foul on Cepeda. Excuse me. And it's on the floor as Cleveland will inbound from underneath the Hobbs basket. Still in the backcourt. Hobbs, good man-to-man pressure by Hobbs. Finally, get it across to their number 30. Oh, and Manise comes along and steals it away. Great work, brings it down the lane from the right side, puts it up and in off of her own steal. 56-15 now, 8 seconds left, counting it down. Almost halftime. Bad bounce pass goes through the legs of Winters and out to the scorer's table. So give it over to Hobbs again with 2.4 seconds left in the second. Mojica inbounds to Clay. Clay puts up a shot, does not fall. And we are at halftime, and your score is 56-15. Hobbs over Cleveland. And we'll be back in just a few minutes with your halftime report here from the second game of Hobbs' second game of the Albuquerque Metro Tournament at West Mesa on Eagle 100.5 and HobbsAmerica.com.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Forest Tire. Mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
We know that you want to make the most out of your time. At Lee County State Bank, we believe banking should be quick and easy. That's why we're proud to provide video banking to our customers. Save time and a trip to the bank and meet with a video banker instead. Getting started is easy. Download the LCSB Connect app, create a profile, bank from anywhere. Not a customer yet? No problem. You can use a video banking app to open an account too. Download the app today and start banking from anywhere.
Visit onlinelcsb.com. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
First American Bank believes success comes from building personal, long-lasting relationships that are built on mutual trust. We take a consultative-driven approach to get to know you and your business. We offer a wide array of banking and digital solutions, plus more than a century of local experience. So, with First American Bank as your trusted partner, when you succeed, we do too. Find out how we can get it done for you. First American Bank, local first since 1903. Member FDIC.
Just call us if it's a ride you like. We'll take you there and bring you back.
Hobbs Express provides bus service throughout Hobbs. The bus system operates Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturdays, 7 to 4. Hobbs Express has an immediate opening for a CDL bus driver, offering great pay and benefits. Apply online at hobbsnm.org or call 397-9230 for more information. When you need transportation anywhere around Hobbs, think of Hobbs Express. Hobbs Express, 397-9290.
The phone rings. Your husband jumps out of bed. Not his phone. It's my phone. Turn on my bedside light. My heart sinks. My sister has never called this early. For the next several minutes, she explains to me our mother is going to need private care. What do? We are both super busy, but we want the best care for Mom.
When it's time to entrust your loved ones to home health care, will just any home health agency do, or do you want the best? You can get the best right here in Hobbs. Elite Home Health provides many services with skilled nurses, such as physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, even bathing aids. Trusted care in the comfort of your own home. Call 393-9281. That's 393-9281.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
We know that you want to make the most out of your time. At Lee County State Bank, we believe banking should be quick and easy. That's why we're proud to provide video banking to our customers. Save time and a trip to the bank and meet with a video banker instead. Getting started is easy. Download the LCSB Connect app, create a profile, bank from anywhere. Not a customer yet? No problem. You can use a video banking app to open an account too. Download the app today and start banking from anywhere.
Visit onlinelcsb.com. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
And welcome back to Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball on Eagle 100.5 and HobbsAmerica.com. As we are at halftime, and your score is 56-15. Hobbs up over Cleveland Storm. At the end of the first, it was 32-8. Hobbs putting up 24 more points in that second quarter and holding Cleveland to 7 points in the second quarter, as Hobbs has only turned over the ball 3 times to my count, and I actually stopped counting after 10 turnovers by Cleveland in that by that second quarter. So again, Hobbs just a smothering defense and picking the pocket, just taking away the ball with sloppy loose handling by Cleveland in some ways. Cleveland has put together a spark or two a few times and has beaten Hobbs in the lane or to the ball and or on the boards, as Bigrams is doing a good job of rebounding. Winters with a couple of rebounds. Saginaw with a rebound as well. And they're number 33 with the rebound. So Hobbs has not completely dominated in absolutely every minute of every category, but they have certainly been up big in this one. And let's talk about the scoring for your Hobbs girls with a couple of minutes left to go at half in the break here at halftime. Your leading scorer so far right now is Bryn Hargrove with 15 points, and 9 of those actually coming in three-point range. So 15 points, 9 of those three-pointers. Hargrove also with 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and an assist. Next up is going to be Brett Clay with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. Actually, I think she may have had a third steal and maybe another rebound that I missed writing down. Also, let's see, then we go to 6 points for Aliana Armitage, a couple of steals and assists, and 2 rebounds to go with that for Armitage. Mojica with 8 points. So my bad, I passed her up. From 9 points by Clay, we go to 8 points by Mojica, and one of those a three-pointer. She's also got a steal and a couple of rebounds to go with that. And then Kendall Cunningham has 5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 assist. And she is one of the few Lady Eagles to go to the free throw line tonight. She's 1 of 2 at the line. Bryn Hargrove was 2 of 2 at the line. Mojica, 1 for 1. Clay, 1 for 1. And Manice with 11. And 3 of those, she had 1 three-pointer. So 11 points and 1 steal for Caitlin Manice. Carolina Seiss with a rebound. Kana with a rebound. Zepeda with 2 points and a steal in the game as well. So almost all of the Lady Eagles who have played, of course, in the stats in some way. And that's going to bring us to the second half. So your Lady Eagles up 56-15. And we are almost officially underway into the second half, which will be running clock. And the games go very quickly when the clock is running. And this is when one team is more than 35 points ahead by the second half. Then we go to running clock. And again, it goes by very quickly. Cleveland will come out. I'm sure their first goal is to try to get enough points on the board to get out of running clock. Otherwise, they face a very quick end in this second half. But they're going to want to try to hang on to the ball more, as they have turned it over way too many times. And they're going to look to put up enough points to get it out of running clock, try to slow the progression of the Hobbs win down. But Hobbs will have the ball to start it off. And Mojica inbounds from midcourt, gives it to Hargrove across the timeline, center court. Getting worked on hard. A pass to Clay. Already more aggression, more defensive aggression by Cleveland. They get it to Armitage. Armitage drives the lane, then kicks it out to Clay on the right side. Clay drives in, kicks it to Armitage on the right corner. Armitage drives the lane, kicks it over to Hargrove. She pulls up, tries a floater, won't fall. And Elsie with the rebound gets it to Lagueno. Lagueno to Winters. We're back to the starting 5 for Cleveland. And there is a three-point shot up from the right wing by Saginaw, her second tray of the game, and put a hand in her face. Or she could get Cleveland out of running clock by herself. Hobbs coming the other way. They get it to Cunningham. Cunningham puts up a shot of a 20-footer from the right side, doesn't fall. And Cleveland with the rebound. They bring it down quickly. Already they've made some adjustments at halftime. They're looking like a much better, sharper team, with moving the ball faster and taking care of it a little bit better. And in the lane, yep, she traveled as Bigram was looking for room. She got the ball, and she was looking a room and traveled in her quest to try to find room to get a shot up. So that's another turnover for Cleveland. Gives it the other way. Hobbs brings it down. Hargrove to Armitage in the right corner. Back to Hargrove. Hargrove now drives the lane. Thinks about putting up the shot, fighting up against. She gets fouled. She's fighting against their number 13, Winters. And I think they're going to call Winters for the foul. And it will send Hargrove to the lane. Yes, it will be a foul against Winters. Unless it was away from the ball, but it's got to be. And there's a question by Cleveland's coach about something. I don't know. And the first from Hargrove up, no good. It rolls off. That's a miss. Hargrove's got 15 points in the game. Several rebounds, steals, and assists as well. Her second attempt is up, and that rolls in. So 57-18 now. I think that there was a... and that was 22. They called that foul on 22. That's what I was about to say, is unless the foul was away from the ball, and it was. And that's why Cleveland's barking, is because they called the foul on 22, Saginaw, away from the ball, and that should not have been a shooting foul is the argument there, and that may be right. Now Cleveland with the ball coming the other way. They inbound. Oh, free air ball is picked up by Bigram, and Cunningham fighting for the ball for it is going to get called for the push foul. Pretty sure. Oh, no, they don't. They call it on number 13. We don't have a number 13. And their number 32 is Elsie is at the line, and she has missed. Yeah, they do finally put up that foul on Kendall. It had to have been on her, and no good. As the score now is 58-18. Hobbs with a 40-point lead. As an air ball shot up, but Clay brings it down. Her rebound and put back are good, makes it 60-18. Cleveland brings it down. Bounce pass into Saginaw. Saginaw passes off to Luqueño, almost stolen away by Armitage, but Saginaw pops her third tray of the game again. She can be dangerous. Coming the other way. Oh, Cunningham has it. Cunningham pulls up and pops her own three from the left wing, 63-21. Coming back, Cleveland, passing the ball. Oh, almost stealing that. Clay comes out of nowhere and flies high trying to get it. And it goes out of bounds. As the thought was Clay might have tipped that, but the ref did not see that it was. Just goes out of bounds and stays Hobbs basketball. As subs come in for Hobbs across the board, they give it off. Cepeda gives it off to Manise. Manise pulls up and takes a shot. I'm not sure. I think that's just a two-pointer, I believe. As Manise, nope, they do give theirs a three. Nope, it was two. So it's 65. Coming back the other way, Cleveland with the ball. Their number 10 pulls up and pops a shot. She was not in the three-point range, but she does have 2 points in the game. So makes it 65-23. Still running clock. Manise passes to Godwin. Back to Manise. She drives the lane. Gets tripped up, no call, puts up a shot, and Cleveland with the rebound. They bring it down. That is Saginaw. She passes it off to number 10, and she buries a three from the left wing. 65-23, 2:47 left to play in the third. Running clock, Cepeda's got it. She drives all the way down to Manise. Manise pulls up, top of the arc. Oh, a bad pass. And a good pick-off, a steal by their number 10. And she brings the ball down, going to put it up, and then trying to keep it from going out of bounds. It's taken and swiped back, and Manise picks it up. Manise then gives it over to Godwin, I believe. So Manise with a nice assist. Coming back the other way, Cleveland with the ball, hanging on to this Luqueño in the left wing. They pass. Oh, and, yep, a foul. Bumped her on the wrist. As it was Elsie who had it. Elsie had it. And she gets bumped on the wrist by Cepeda. So that's the third foul against Cepeda. And it will put Elsie at the line. She was 0 for 2. Now she has sunk the first one. Makes it 65-27. 67-27, I'm sorry. That's right. I didn't put the 2 points. I wrote it on my stat sheet, but I didn't adjust it. So Godwin coming out after a rebound and a basket. And that's Kano coming in. She's in the blocks. And the second one is up and good as well. So 67-28, now 29. 67-29. All right, nice one. All right, I don't know who number 30 is, but she got the pass and took it underneath the basket and put it up and in for 2 points. 69-29, Cleveland with the ball. They pass it to Lueno. She drives across the baseline toward the basket, tries to put up a shot, won't fall, and Hobbs will get called. That is number 30 who's going to get called with the foul. And that is going to put Lueno at the line. And her first is up and good. It's at 69-30. As Cleveland showing signs of life and better play here in the second half, but they're just so far down at this point. They're going to keep fighting, though, and that second one rolled home, makes it 69-31. Hobbs gets across the timeline. Cepeda out on the left arc. Ooh, good aggression as it counts down. Oh, and a nice, under intensive defensive pressure, she puts up a shot, and it goes at the buzzer. Makes it 71-31 here at the end of the third quarter. Hobbs still all over Cleveland, and I told you it would go very fast with running clock, and it certainly did. So still a 40-point lead, and we'll take a timeout back in 30 seconds with more Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball from West Mesa and the Albuquerque Metro Tournament on Eagle 100.5 and HobbsAmerica.com.
First American Bank believes success comes from building personal, long-lasting relationships that are built on mutual trust. We take a consultative-driven approach to get to know you and your business. We offer a wide array of banking and digital solutions, plus more than a century of local experience. So, with First American Bank as your trusted partner, when you succeed, we do too. Find out how we can get it done for you. First American Bank, local first since 1903. Member FDIC.
Just call us if it's a ride you like. We'll take you there and bring you back.
Hobbs Express provides bus service throughout Hobbs. The bus system operates Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturdays, 7 to 4. Hobbs Express has an immediate opening for a CDL bus driver.
Inbounding and controlling the ball. That is Cano to Cepeda. Cepeda drives in from the right, puts up a shot, fight for the basketball. She gets her own rebound, passes it to Cano in the right wing. She drives underneath the basket. She puts it up and in. That's her first 2 points. It makes it 73-31. 7:31 left in this game now. Hobbs versus Cleveland. Cleveland with the ball to Winters. Back to Lueno. Lueno bounce pass in the corner. Gets it back. Now gives it to Elsie. Elsie pulls up. Puts up a little jumper, won't fall, but she is going to get fouled. And let's see who they call that one on. It will put her at the line. Elsie is 2 for 4 at the line, and she has 4 points in this game for Cleveland. And they call that on Cano. Her first is no good, bricks the front. So Cano with another foul. She's playing with 3 now. And subs coming out again as your starters come back in for Hobbs. It's going to be Cunningham and Clay in the blocks. That one up and good. So 72. Okay, they've adjusted the score. 72-31. All right, I guess they've got 72-31. They adjusted the score, and I don't know why. My points are right. Hargrove brings the ball down, tries to put a shot from the left. It doesn't fall. Cleveland with the rebound. Coming the other way. They're moving quicker now. Hobbs starters back in. A shot is up by Cleveland. No good. Fight for the rebound. It's on the floor. They're going to call jump ball. Cunningham and Clay both there with their hand on it. The arrow goes to Hobbs. It will be Mojica to impound. As Mojica, Hargrove, Cunningham, Armitage, and Clay on the court for Hobbs. Armitage with the ball, works around the arc, works around the circle to the left, leaves it off for Mojica. Mojica Pulls up, sends it back to Armitage, and she drives the lane and puts it up and in. So 74-32 your score. As there were all kinds of adjustments going on the scoreboard, they figured out they had one more point for Hobbs. They had flip-flopped the points, and they finally adjusted it back. So it is 32 points. I had it right for Cleveland, and now 74 for Hobbs. And that's what's showing on the board. Hobbs working it around the arc. They give it to Cunningham. She pulls up top of the arc, tries a three-point shot, won't fall. Fight for the rebound, and they're going to say that number 10 got the rebound and got fouled. Or are they? Yeah, they're going to call that on Hargrove. Excuse me. So that's a second foul on Hargrove. Give the ball back to Cleveland. They're number 30 with the ball. Getting trapped up by Armitage, and she passes it into the lane, and a shot up, but Cunningham takes it away, gives it to Hargrove, to Mojica in the left corner, and Mojica, almost buries it. It goes in and out. Free ball, fight for it on the court in the corner, and Hargrove comes up with it. Gets it to Cunningham, now in the lane to Clay. Clay turns around, jumper, won't fall. Armitage with the rebound. Kicks it out to Cunningham, drives the lane, puts up the shot. 2 more points for her and makes it 76-32. Ooh, and a quick steal coming back the other way. They give it to Armitage. She drives the lane. It won't fall. Fight for the rebound, and it comes down and ends up in the hands of, I believe, number 30, and for Cleveland. Cleveland with the rebound. Clay comes out and steals a bad pass by Cleveland and takes it down coast to coast, puts it up and in from the right. Quick steal and 2 more points for Hobbs, 78-32. It was a clean steal, and no griping or grumbling about that one by Cleveland. 78-32, a quick timeout, just a 30. We're going to keep it right here and just say big thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you for listening. And we have Lady Eagle basketball here on Eagle 100.5 and HobbsAmerica.com. And we're in the 4th quarter, going quickly because Hobbs is so far ahead and the clock is running. So at the end of the first, it was 32-8. At halftime, 56-15. At the end of the third, it was 71-31. And now, with 3:25 left to play in this game, it's 78-32. And out of the timeout, it is Cleveland ball. They bring it in. They get it in the lane and pass it up. There's a shot up, won't fall. And number 30, that is Navarro, comes down with the rebound. Gets it to Seiss in the game now. Zepeda in the game. Manice, Cano. They leave it off for Manice. She pulls up, tries to pop a 3. It won't fall. The ball is loose on the floor. Coming up with it is Manice. Manice picks it up and gets it in the corner. Seiss tries to put up a 3, won't fall. Zepeda comes up down with the rebound. Her putback won't fall. Fight for it. Number 30, Navarro comes up with it. They get it to Manice. She tries a 3 again. It won't fall. This time Cleveland finally gets the rebound. They bring it down there into the court, outside the arc on the left side. That's their number 12. They get it to their number 33. She kicks it back out. They're trying to get her in the low post position. Now they try bounce pass to her, and Zepeda steals it, picks it up, pulls up outside the arc on the right side, gets it to Seiss. Seiss, bounce pass into Zepeda in the lane. She tries a shot, won't fall. Oh, no, that was Navarro in the lane. The ball is on the ground and picked up by Cleveland. So no rebound, just fight for a free-for-all. A whistle sounds. I think Cleveland taking another timeout. With 1:55 left in this game, it's kind of gotten very sloppy here in the last couple of minutes. Running clock, lots of free-for-all, lots of loose balls on the court, in the air. But Hobbs maintaining control most of the time and possession of the ball. But we are here with just less than 2 minutes left to play in this one. And Hobbs is going to pick up another win in this tournament. And they will move on to play on Friday afternoon at 5:30 at Highland. So for Hobbs, spending 2 nights here, last night tonight at West Mesa, then they'll move on to play at Highland, and we'll have to look at the bracket and see who they'll be facing in that game. But they will win this one. Right now your score is 78-32. And out of the Cleveland timeout, it will be their ball. They'll inbound, get it in the lane, trying for their number 34. It goes in and out of her hands, out of bounds, and it goes to Hobbs. Again, too many turnovers, some unforced by Cleveland, but a lot of forced turnovers by Hobbs' excellent defense. Hobbs with the ball. Manise gets it to Size in the left corner. Size gets it to Cepeda on the right wing. Into Manise, top of the arc. Gets it back to Cano. Cano to Size. Hobbs playing for position. They do find Godwin. She travels. Yeah, they find her in the lane, and she thinks about driving to the hoop and changes her mind and is going to kick the ball out and travel. So that's a turnover for Hobbs. 1:13 left in this game. Cleveland with the ball. A pass is knocked out of bounds by Cano. Good hustle. It stays in bounds. The ball stays on the court. Cano gives it over to Manise. Manise to Cepeda. Or actually, I think it just went to Cepeda. Manise was not around. They give it back to Cano. Cano to Godwin in the lane, and Godwin picks it up and in as Godwin posted up and stayed in good position. She's got 4 points in the game. Hobbs 80-32. And a shot up and good by their number 12. It makes it 80-34. With 30 seconds left to play in this one, Cepeda coming down for Hobbs. Passes into the left corner to number 10, Cano. And as Cano goes up for the shot, I think was she fouled? No, they're still playing. Okay. Yeah, they're going to say, yeah, it's a turnover. All right. Cleveland with the ball coming the other way. They get it to their number 20. She pulls up with a little jumper. Don't know who she is. And she ends up putting in what will turn out to be the last 2 points of the game. And Hobbs wins this one 80-36. So your final score 80-36 here. Hobbs over Cleveland very decisively in the Albuquerque Metro Tournament, and that means that Hobbs will be playing on Friday. Tomorrow's a day off in this tournament, and Hobbs will play at Highland at 5:30. We know that. It'll be at Highland at 5:30. Who they play, we'll have to work that out on in the bracket. So let's take a break and hopefully talk to Coach here in just a few minutes. But congratulations to the Hobbs Lady Eagles. Another win. This one, again, wasn't pretty at times. But Cleveland came in and just got smothered. Too many turnovers early on, put them down early. And at halftime, they came out in the third quarter already 40 points down. 56-15 was your score at halftime. And then in the third quarter, after running clock, Hobbs had him down 71-31. And then at the final, it was 80-36. So I will take a break to try to put my stats together and hopefully see Coach Carpenter in a few minutes. And back here with more Lady Eagle basketball, the wrap-up from this victory in the Albuquerque Metro Tournament on Lady Eagle basketball on Eagle 100.5 and HobbsAmerica.com.
The phone rings. Your husband jumps out of bed. Not his phone. It's my phone. Turn on my bedside light. My heart sinks. My sister has never called this early. For the next several minutes, she explains to me our mother is going to need private care. What do? We are both super busy, but we want the best care for Mom.
When it's time to entrust your loved ones to home health care, will just any home health agency do, or do you want the best? You can get the best right here in Hobbs. Elite Home Health provides many services with skilled nurses, such as physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, even bathing aids. Trusted care in the comfort of your own home. Call 393-9281. That's 393-9281.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
We know that you want to make the most out of your time. At Lee County State Bank, we believe banking should be quick and easy. That's why we're proud to provide video banking to our customers. Save time and a trip to the bank and meet with a video banker instead. Getting started is easy. Download the LCSB Connect app, create a profile, bank from anywhere. Not a customer yet? No problem. You can use a video banking app to open an account too. Download the app today and start banking from anywhere.
Visit onlinelcsb.com. Lee County State Bank, member FDIC.
First American Bank believes success comes from building personal, long-lasting relationships that are built on mutual trust. We take a consultative-driven approach to get to know you and your business. We offer a wide array of banking and digital solutions, plus more than a century of local experience. So, with First American Bank as your trusted partner, when you succeed, we do too. Find out how we can get it done for you. First American Bank, local first since 1903. Member FDIC.
And welcome in to your post-game show with the Hobbs Lady Eagles victorious in this one. It was a pretty easy victory, and it was 80-36, a final score here, as I think Coach Carpenter's coming up real quickly while he makes his way up. I'll tell you your final scoring here. You had Bryn Hargrove with 16 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 assists. You have, next up in scoring was Kaislyn Manise with 13 points, a steal, and assist. And we've got Coach, so we'll welcome him in, and then I'll wrap up with the stats. Hi, Coach. Hey, thank you so much. We'll get you turned up and get you on. All right. I can hear you fine. Can you hear us?
Yes.
All right. Excellent.
I can hear you.
All right. We can hear you. Excellent. All right. Well, congratulations. 80-36. Wow. This was another runaway. Did you expect to have a little more trouble than this from Cleveland?
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, Cleveland's you got a lot of enrollment over there, and they got really good kids. And,
right.
And I was just very pleased with our effort, but you know, it was a game of tempos. I think they wanted to slow down, and we wanted to speed up.
Right.
So we won the tempo battle.
You won that battle. You won the battle in every play. So they gave you a little more run for your money on rebounding. They've got a big girl, Bigrams, and they had, some rebounds against you guys. But overall, you won in every category: points, rebounds, steals, assists. I mean, you name it. You guys certainly won the turnover battle. That's where they lost it really early. You guys smothering defense, taking it away, making points off of the turnovers. And put you up big time, and really pretty much after that first quarter, 32-8, never looked back.
Yeah, we got off to a good start. I think it was 15-0 or something like that. And anytime you get going like that, and then you can start using the bench, and by the time that second time they're around, when the starters come back in, it's a lot for teams to handle, and so we took full advantage of it, and And I do want to apologize. I'm just getting bombarded with people.
I'm sure. Yeah.
You know, that ProView networks and everything else. And,
sure.
But
there are a lot of politics to coaching, and you have to take care of that. I appreciate that you took time to come up and just spend a couple minutes with us up here after this, because I know you have a lot, especially in tournament situation. You got a lot of contacts to make and hands to shake and communication about this tournament. So thank you. It was good. Again, great across the board contribution, from everybody. Jayla David, got to ask about her. I know she took the tip off, and it looked like she just was not feeling it and said nope and went out of the game. She took a hard fall in last night's game. What's her situation, Coach?
I'll be honest with you, it's a tailbone and it's hurting, and it's that fall she took was really big time.
Brutal.
And I tried to get her out before the game started, and they said if you don't start her, you're going to have to take a technical. And I had a good feeling that Kendall was going to win the tip, so I just went ahead and used a timeout instead of starting the game off with a technical.
Okay.
And I asked Jay if she could do that, and she said yes.
All right, nice.
But we need to get her healthy. She makes us go. She's another rebounder and a really good player, and with tons of experience and state experience, and so we need her.
She's a good leader. She's a great player and a good contributor. So hopefully you have a timeline on that. Just going to have to leave her out until she gets healthy.
She's day-to-day right now.
Okay, day-to-day.
Yeah.
That's all you can say.
Trent's not here, so he can't keep an eye on her.
All right. Well, we certainly, our hearts and thoughts and prayers go out to her. That tailbone that's a tough injury because if you cough and talk and laugh, your tailbone hurts, you're using it. So it's a really hard one to deal with and to get healthy from. It's going to be painful for her no matter. So boy, it's going to be tough. But good news is the rest of the team, coming in, stepping up, and not a problem. Friday, we know you'll be at Highland Friday at 5:30. Don't know. Do you know? Have you looked ahead at the bracket and know who you're playing?
Right now, it looks like. All I know is La Cueva is beating El Dorado 28-12 at the half.
Okay.
So it's
looks like La Cueva.
It's looking like La Cueva, and that would be another rematch or a matchup of two teams that played in the Final Four last year, and we squeaked that game out.
Okay.
So we got our hands full.
Okay.
But
I
like our chances.
I like your
Don
chances
Morgan's
too.
here to cover us.
Oh,
I like
man.
our chances.
Oh, you're very kind. I'm just happy to be here, and we're happy to be at least with we can't do video, of course, but we're happy to be here with the audio. So really happy that you took time to come up. I'm going to cut you loose because I know you need to go, and I need to go too. They're going to throw me out of the gym. They're going to turn the lights out on us. Coach, thanks so much, and we'll see you Friday at Highlands, and we will talk then, my friend.
All right, Don.
Thank you. Again, congratulations to our Hobbs Lady Eagles, 80-36 final score. And thanks very much to Joey Carpenter for coming up talking with us. And again, Madison Cepeda ended up 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Kana with 2 points, 2 rebounds. Armitage ended up with 8 points, 3 rebounds, a couple of steals, and assists. Clay with 13 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Mojica, 8 points, a steal, a couple of rebounds. Hargrove, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 assists. Cunningham, as I said, she ended up with 10 points and close to a double-double. I think she had either 9 or 10 rebounds, 3 steals, an assist. Size with a couple of rebounds. Novato with a couple of points and a couple of rebounds. Manise, 13 points, a steal, and assist. Godwin with 4 points and a couple of rebounds. Good to see her come in as well. And, of course, we'll be here. Well, we'll be at Highland Friday with that game starting at 5:30. That's a scheduled start time, and you'll be hearing it on Eagle 100.5 and HobbsAmerica.com. And thanks very much to Tiff Stuber for producing and engineering. Great job tonight. And we'll have more with Game 3 on Friday. Be sure and look on our social media and on HobbsAmerica.com for the game time posts that tell you again exactly who they're going to be playing and when, and for the Hobbs boys tournament schedule as well from up here at the Metro Tournament with Ty Friend and Ron Gunter. So that's it for tonight. Thank you very much. And we will sign off for now with Hobbs Lady Eagles basketball on Eagle 100.5 and HobbsAmerica.com. Good night.
Thank you for listening to and watching the Hobbs Lady Eagles from Eagle 100.5. Today's game was brought to you by the First American Bank of Hobbs, Hobbs Express, the Coffee House, Devon Energy, Hobbs Rental, Hydrotech Services, and SunGuard. Hobbs Lady Eagle basketball also proudly presented by The Model, Robinson & Associates Real Estate, Lasco Construction, Forest Tire Company, Eunice Pump and Supply, NMR Pipeline, Driftway and La Tienda Grocery Stores, and the Lee County State Bank. Hobbs Lady Eagle Basketball on Eagle 100.5, the Lee County News and Sports YouTube channel, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Eagle 100.5 Facebook page and app have been an exclusive presentation of Noalmark Digital and Eagle 100.5 Sports.